It's a historic day for Wall Street. The Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500 are in record territory. The Dow surged right out of the gate and is up by over 200 points. Joining me now is Jonathan Corpina of Meridian Equity Partners. John, great to have you here today.
Good afternoon.
Well, it's another historic day here on Wall Street. We're seeing the major equity averages rally, the Dow hitting new record highs and soaring past 21,000. Now, given that we're here on in the aftermath of Donald Trump's address before Congress, as well as that PCE figure, which raises Fed rate hike expectations, what do you think is going to happen going forward?
Right. So I think we were all waiting for President Trump's speech to see what he was going to say, how he was going to say it, and I think more importantly, was he going to stay on his speech? You know, there was always that chance that he might move away from what he was intending to say, but it looks like that his speech was very well written, very well prepared, and very well received, and I think that's what we're seeing translated in this market today. And then as far as Fed movements, you look at our economic data that we've seen most recently, you look at earnings season that we've gotten through, and the Fed has always claimed that they are going to be data dependent, and they have all of that information there for them to hopefully stay on a course of raising rates gradually over time. We were hoping for that in 2016, and we only saw one rate hike in December of 2016. So hopefully we get to see some sort of progression here. I think investors want to see that in some way, right? We want to see the Fed sticking to a game plan and moving forward with it, especially when they have all the data that supports that our economy has gotten better.
And Jonathan, we are done with earnings season, and as we kick off the month of March, let's take a look at sectors. Now, on a day like today, we're seeing most of the sectors higher, financials, basic materials, utilities leading the way higher. But given what we saw in the earnings reports as well as the forecast, have you changed your position on any sectors?
Not really. I think overall our economy, like I said, has gotten better. And I think investors are feeling much more comfortable and confident investing in our markets. And based off of some of the plans that President Trump has in place, whether he's going to be able to implement them or not, we'll have to see. But I think the financial sector will clearly see some benefits there. I think transportation might see some benefits. Clearly, consumers will see benefits. But it's going to be something over time. So I think investors are starting to feel a little bit more confident getting into some of these sectors in hopes that some of the plans that President Trump has will translate into real production.
And Jonathan, last but not least, before we wrap it up, I want to ask about IPOs. Here at the New York Stock Exchange, we have Snap going public, and a lot of focus is on that company, especially as it will be the biggest tech IPO since Facebook. Now, here there is a lot of attention on Alibaba, but Snap is a completely different animal. So what do you think will happen as we head into tomorrow's session?
I think conceptually, the fact that we're getting Snap IPO coming to market is very positive. There are many companies that are out there that have been waiting to come public, and I think that they wanted to wait and see when Snap was going to come public and in the manner in which they were going to do it. So I think and I hope that this is going to be the start of something progressive in the IPO markets. I think we're going to start to see more and more IPOs rolling out. Yes, this is the largest tech IPO that we've seen since Facebook. Our economy has changed a lot since then. Our investment strategies have changed a lot since then. But I think overall this is a positive for our markets.
Okay, Jonathan, well, thank you so much for your insight, and thanks for your analysis as always.
Thank you. Have a great day.